Listen, I just want to go hang out with my girlfriend, Stargirl, already, if you don't mind. Oh, hey. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. Yeah, no problems here, my dude. Ah, oh, thank goodness you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. Chaos cursed? This is insane. I cursed? What? I didn't curse, did I? Did I say something without even realizing it? I probably read something without realizing it if I said anything. I did choose Shogi Girl, yes. Hifumi Togo. You tell me we're allowing Ryuji to roam around with no one to stop him from talking about the thieves in public? You're right! Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Ah, hello. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It was very brief. You could probably forget about it. What did I say? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, you trying to say Shido caused that accident? Man, that's a major throwback. They did that train thing like in the first 5 hours of the game or something. But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Akira-kun to join, but will that be okay once somebody spot him there? Eh, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one, Ryuji. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. They said we had to do this by December 17th, right? We only got, like, 3 weeks. Alright, let's have Akira-kun join us then. Remember, though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force the Scumbag's palace open.
Well, then.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, just go ask him.
What is it?
Oh, my hood's up. I'm unrecognizable. You going out? That's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Sheesh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late. Just put a hood over your head. Worked in Fire Emblem and in Xenoblade 2. Disguises.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Dude. Golf course.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Yo, going up a giant mountain in this game, I don't know how they would do that, but it would be sick.
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have not
Since
been
he's
met.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Conditions have
What
not
about
been met.
an arena, like the Colosseum?
Conditions have
Imperial
not been
Palace?
met. Conditions have not been met.
no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
What?
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
If it is, I have no idea why Ryuji would ever think of it.
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
Oh my goodness. Is it a frigging brothel or, like, a bar? Because he was drunk and tried to rape that woman at the start of the game?
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Hello?
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at Leblanc, okay?
LeBlanc.
We should all think about this tonight.
Ship, plane, it's an alleyway. I'm excited to see what it is.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old, and he's 53? Looks pretty good for 53. And has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet member, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words. I can talk.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Well, when am I gonna get to go do confidant stuff again? What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Please.
Hey!
No! I want to go do stuff. Alright, good night. Taking a nap. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. You have a chocolate fountain in your room? Yeah, it was a gift from who gave me that? On, I think? Oh, hey.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
There is no basis for that.
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to diet building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san. Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Is Akechi trying to date me? I'm a monogamous man, Akechi. I'm with Hifumi, waifu for lifeu. Don't even try it.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
Wait a minute. That voice. Is it my boy?
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Thought it was Bro Shido for a second. I was happy, and now my dreams have been dashed.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Sounds like the same voice I heard back then. Why is it that hearing it now coming from a megaphone from a car makes you realize it more than when you hear it over the television?
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Yeah, maybe not all of you should go out there, though. Like, one or two of you.
Ryuji ran off toward the station.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. The TV does not make you sound like a robot to the point where Akira wouldn't be able to recognize his voice if he can recognize it coming from a loudspeaker from outside.
This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? Didn't seem well a moment ago.
You can't say this way, hurry, and then keep having a conversation with me. Now's the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. It is a boat. The people who were saying boat earlier either guessed correctly, or they just knew it and said it, and I would appreciate it if you didn't do that in the future, because I don't like being spoiled. But I guess Lone Wolf isn't around to be timing people out, unfortunately. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Bow, ba, bow. Or maybe he really just did use the word sail and it wasn't in reference to a boat.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
He said it twice. It's gotta be a boat.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be here. Why on earth is Akira this close to Shido? This is actually idiotic.
Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake, he's the same man as the one from before. Dun 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 dun! What are the odds?
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
This is the third time I've seen him in person. He's the one who accused me. Hey, Shroom, what's up, man? He does seem like a lovely gentleman, doesn't he? He tried to rape a woman at the start of the game, and I interfered, and then he proceeded to write it off as me having assaulted him randomly with the power that he has in politics. He's a really cool guy.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Yeah, can you believe a guy who is so incredibly focused on becoming the prime minister and has all of these crazy plans going on wastes his idiotic time getting drunk and trying to assault a woman in the middle of the night? I don't believe it either, Ryuji.
You're sure, aren't you?
I hope he suffers several minor inconveniences for the next year. Yeah, you tell him, Shroom.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
well, there's that.